I build a PC that makes coffee by the Nerdforge. We're gonna make a coffee PC. Okay, let's rewind the video so it's right at the beginning. Where she's in the fetal position. This is me. This is my vibes. This is my vibes. Also, those are Pokemon pajama bottoms or sweats or whatever. All of a bunch of evolutions. Wait, guys, is this just me? Isn't it? It's just me. Let's watch. Let's learn. Because she's making a coffee PC. Wait, is this me? Is this my future?
Here's the deal. I love coffee. Like, making that first pot of coffee in the morning is one of the highlights of my day. Just the smell of it, the little...
We love coffee here. Guys, I had a pumpkin spice cold foam latte this morning. Also, I have had purple hair like this, so it's not wrong.
Drippy drip sound it makes. It's just the sound of happiness. And then lunch comes around and I just want a single cup of coffee. Like, I'm an addict, sure, but like, I have some limits. It's just that process of getting up, having to do all the steps to make just a fraction of a pot of coffee that seems...
Big fan of French press. Ooh, French press is good. I got a mocha pot. So I got a little mocha pot and I've been making mocha pot coffee. So good.
So unnecessary. There has to be a better way. And there is. It's called a coffee machine. They make single cups of coffee from little pods, or they grind the beans or whatever.
She's gonna turn her computer into a coffee machine. I can't wait.
But the problem with those is they are very huge and clunky. And also, I don't like the coffee pod things. It doesn't taste very good to me, okay? And so I had the great idea, and I'm definitely...
Okay. Guys, I want her house. Look at this circle window. Is she a witch? Like, her house look magical. Where does she live? I need to go and find her and steal her house from her. Maybe murder her, but you know. I want this house.
I'm not gonna regret this. To try and build a coffee machine that makes a single cup of coffee straight into my computer.
You can game, you can be caffeinated all in one. Look at this place. There's like paintings and pictures and like a stairwell and magical book. This has to be a green screen. This can't be real, right? Because this is where I want to be.
I'm a little skeptical, not gonna lie. If I'm gonna be able to do this at all, I have to break it down into two separate tasks. The functionality and the aesthetics. The aesthetics is definitely my comfort zone.
The aesthetic is very important. We need good aesthetics. I'm an aesthetic girl.
Which makes me think I should probably start with the functionality. In terms of functionality, there's basically two main goals. One, since I'm building a computer from scratch, it has to work as, well, a computer.
How the hard part is coffee requires hot water, right? So how is she gonna keep this PC cold? And also make coffee. Because like, I feel like the heating of the coffee would make the PC too hot.
In terms of performance, heat, all that stuff, no compromises. And two, if this coffee machine is ever gonna be used and not just be some weird party trick, one button has to do everything. Grind the beans, funnel the beans into the filter, brew the coffee, everything. Let me just show you how I'm imagining the system working. Here we have my coffee maker and my coffee bean grinder. My idea is...
I was thinking she could do cold brew, but cold brew would take like 20 hours to make. Bean grinder sounds... Well, if it's sealed in, it should be fine. But like, that's the question. How much of it does that... And what kind of specs is this PC gonna have? But also, look at this room. I think this window might be fake. I think there might be a fake window, guys. I think this might not be a real window. I think she duped me.
If we just take the coffee maker, remove the coffee pot, and instead we put a coffee mug in here. Then we take our coffee bean grinder, where you put the beans in the top, they come out into this container, but we ditch the container and instead we put the coffee bean grinder like this and sort of direct the beans into the filter.
They have coffee machines that do that. They have coffee machines that will grind your coffee and put it right into the infuser, and then then the hot water goes through, and then the coffee's made. They do make grind your own coffee machines. Imagine cleaning this. We don't. You know what? There's this coffee there's this coffee place by the ocean where I live, and there's this guy that has this big, massive espresso machine, like this absolutely massive espresso machine. And one time I went and I got a latte there because I was going down to the beach, and the guy said, "You know what makes this coffee taste so good? The machine never gets cleaned." I was like, why? Why? That's so sad. But it was very good coffee. It was absolutely delicious coffee.
And down in the cup.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, and have a taste of this. That's good coffee. Okay, this might actually work.
See, she just needs to put all this in a PC case, right? This whole entire principle, this concept needs to go into a PC case.
Interesting. Okay.
Guys! Do you see this? A house moving castle rug. It's a rug. I want this. I bet she made it herself. Oh, it's so pretty.
Get off. Yeah. Now, I've been researching a bunch of different computer cases, and
that is one massive computer case. So the staircase.
I think the safest bet is just going for the largest I could find. So this is it, the Obsidian 1000D Super Tower case. There's some pretty big modifications we have to do to this case to be able to mount everything securely. And cutting metal is not my favorite pastime, but it's gonna be worth it. Just gotta do it, Martina. Chop, chop. Let's go.
Let's go.
No idea where that went.
Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fancy. This is actually a nice case besides being like humongous.
Safety squint.
Honey, can we put goggles on? The coffee fits. I love how she's just straight up using the coffee machine that she had bought. Instead of like trying to make her own coffee machine, she's just using the coffee machine that she bought. I love it. Wait, she has a half finger? I knew a person that had a half finger. Did she cut her finger off? Now I'm trying to look for the finger. That was the same thing that happened with that. Like, why does pinkies get chopped off so easily? It must be her other hand.
I ended up switching out the coffee maker with the one I have at home because it's easier to control the on-off button with an Arduino, and also we can actually disable the hot plates. Kind of important because you don't want it to just radiate heat inside the PC after the coffee is done. So yeah, cool. New coffee maker. Anyway, I think we managed to do most of the major modifications that we have to do to this case. We got rid of that fan rack in the front. It is now cut on the sides here, so it's completely open to reach the coffee maker and the filter. We also managed to make a hole at the top here for the bean cup. And also
the bean cup!
She had an accident with a table saw. It's on her left hand. Or rather, it isn't on her left hand anymore.
I was like, yeah, because her right hand looks intact. I'm trying to look at her left hand. I wonder if she purposely kind of hides it from people because she's worried that people will be disgusted by it. Because I know some people get really weird about like missing limbs and missing things.
Cutting off this part of the grinder itself. Before I actually fasten these machines to the inside.
How old is this video? This one particular one is 4 months old. So it's pretty new. So it's a really new one. If I pause it when she's showing it off, then yes. Okay. Yeah, it's a new one. It's a new one. I have to check out some of her older stuff too. So far I'm enjoying this. I can't wait to see the results. This reminds me of I Did a Thing, but just, with my kind of chaotic energy.
of the case. I just want to make
Oh, I
sure
saw
that I
it!
can actually control
Right here! You see it, guys?
every step of the process. Like the bean grinder, no problem.
There, it's like missing the pinky right here. Like it's supposed to go out this way, guys. Wait, right here. See how it's just kind of like, it's kind of just like gone there? I see it, but no, I don't see it since it's missing. Wow!
It will just grind the beans for 1 cup and stop by itself. The coffee maker, on the other hand,
It almost looks like she photoshopped it away because it's just like gone. It's just like missing. No fingy. Where's the fingy at?
and it will just keep boiling water. As long as there's water in the tank, it will be boiled. Which means it will just like flow into the computer and make it an underwater world, and we don't want that. So
No.
our task is to figure out how long we have to leave the coffee maker on for before we turn it off. Because it has no self-control. It needs our help.
Oh, that's what, yeah, you need to know. Otherwise, it'll just continue to go and go and go, and it'll boil the PC to death.
We have the time. From a completely cold state, this is the amount we get in 1 minute, 20 seconds. I just want to do one final test manually to test everything. So let's first of all put the beans.
The
in
beans!
So step 1, grind the beans. Okay, cool. Coffee machine. 3, 2, 1. That should be the perfect amount of coffee. Oh, hell yeah, it's the perfect amount,
The
baby!
perfect amount,
For the
baby!
taste test. Oh my god. Perfect amount of coffee. The only thing
is, guys, I don't like my coffee black. I need some like dash of oat milk or soy milk in there. Like I need it over ice. Like, come on, we need now a frother. Where's my frothed coffee?
that might cause a little bit of a problem is that when the water vapor gets up into the tube that is connected to the coffee bean grinder, it kind of makes it sticky on the inside, which may cause the coffee to like stick to the inside of the tube. I'm not quite sure if it's actually gonna end up being a problem though, but I think I'm just gonna 3D model a little bracket for it, which might improve it a bit. And I also have to make a bracket for the coffee bean grinder, some brackets for the coffee maker, a little cup holder to lift the cup closer to the filter, and probably some other little bits and pieces to puzzle this thing together. So I think it's time to put my 3D modeling skills to the test. I can't wait to finally just stick them in there permanently. Let's freaking go! Woo!
I would love to learn 3D modeling and get like a 3D printer so I can make like little figurines. That'd be so fun. Ooh, 3D printers are so cool. Let's hope this music is not copyright. Otherwise, I'll have to mute this whole segment. Oh, I wanted it to be purple. Purple was better. Ooh, fancy. Wait, this is looking really good. I love all the tubes and all the parts. It's coming together really nice. I was worried she was going to leave the paper there. She had that paper funnel. That was what I was worried about she was going to keep there.
Here we go!
Sponsorship! KiwiCo though.
Nice. KiwiCo makes these crates filled with awesome hands-on projects
Oh!
delivered straight to your door. Not your face, unless you pissed off the mailman or something. Each crate has everything you need to build and complete a project. Like for example, this wooden automation that makes a hand-cranked marble climb stairs. Okay, this is actually really fun. Run, my balls, run! Or unleash the chaos in a controlled manner with a spin art machine. I wish I had these crates when I was younger so I could learn
I would have loved these as a kid. I would have eaten this shit up.
how to make stuff and understand how things are built from scratch in such a fun, easy access way. Where were you when I was growing up, KiwiCo? Where? KiwiCo offers 9 different monthly crate lines for different age groups and interests, as well
There's one for 14 to 100. What an age range.
as individual crates if you just want to try one out first. So if you're interested, check out our link below or use our code Nerdforge to get 50% off the first month of any monthly line. And back to the project. Dude, look how freaking cool this looks. I mean,
Sexy. I can't wait to see what PC parts she puts in there.
and it looks so legit with all the tubing and the custom brackets and everything just fitting together as they should. Freaking love it. Let me just show you everything. So up here we have the bean cup, nice and secured in place. Then right next to it we have a little lid. Wait. A little lid that sits nice and securely on top of a little funnel that goes down into the water tank, led by this nice hardline tubing that is actually, you know, meant for computers. Then from the bean cup, it goes into this pretty glass funnel, into
Look at that pretty glass funnel.
the filter through this little bracket right here. So I put a little bit of an angle on it, which I think might help a bit with the vapor escaping.
See, when I was a kid, they had those CSI kits. That was the coolest thing you could get, with the CSI kits. My mom got me the CSI fingerprint kit. And then later, I found out that the CSI kit had like toxins in it.
Up into the tube. Then probably the most complicated piece is this bracket for the bean grinder. I think it turned out really nice and secure in the end. Like the end of it right here is just bolted to the case itself. So that thing is going nowhere. And then finally down here we have some brackets for the coffee maker. That's also really nice and secure. And this little cup holder right here that just fits the cup so perfectly, so satisfying. And that is the Franken coffee machine in all
This is so sexy.
its glory. I just want to do one final test before moving on, just to like calm my nerves. Like I know it should work, it's good to test along the way. And also it's an excuse for me to get a cup of coffee.
You never need an excuse to get a cup of coffee.
It's so good.
Now she just needs to hardwire a timer that will automatically turn it off when the timer goes off.
Since we confirmed everything is working, let's now try to control everything with electronics. So we're basically just going to use an Arduino to be the brains of the operation. We have these little relays to turn on and off both the coffee maker and the bean grinder. We have a button to trigger everything. And finally, we have this ultrasonic sensor that sits right here. That's going to detect if there is a coffee mug in place, it will turn on. If there's no mug, nothing happens. Oh, and we'll probably have some LEDs
So smart.
in place here too. Solder time. My favorite.
I really enjoyed making my PC, and I wonder if I would really like making more like technical stuff like that. I wonder if I would have liked engineering.
First test. Okay, coffee mug. So now all I have to do is to click this.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
3, 2, 1.
Fingers crossed it works.
No.
No.
I found the error.
Yeah, it's really fun because it's really interesting to bring everything together. I do recommend doing a lot of research on what parts are compatible, because that's the hardest part with making PCs, is making sure the parts are compatible.
Found the bug.
Okay, nice.
Take 2.
Again, take 2.
Take 2.
No?
Wait. Not plugged in.
I'm sorry.
Take 3.
There we go. It's on.
It's on.
Yes. It's promising. Let's hope it stops in time. Stop.
I think about now would be a good time to stop.
It did.
Yay!
Everything works. Oh, the relief. There it is, the first cup of coffee made with no manual labor, only electronics. It's beautiful. Okay, we're gonna finally spend some time making this pretty. This is my favorite step, the most satisfying step. So one of the main materials is gonna be these paint stirring sticks, which are surprisingly pretty. Like, I have no idea why they look so nice and made from this nice wood. Like, this whole bag was $10. I'm gonna use these as detailing both on the inside of the case and the outside. And I really wanna give this that like warm wood feeling with some orange lighting, maybe even
Wait. Is she not putting PC parts in this?
put the plant in here. All right, guys, this is the best part. Let's freaking go.
She's not making it a functional PC. Rip. That's just disappointing. She's making a coffee machine in a PC.
This right here is my favorite.
And she's right. Those sticks have a really nice wood grain to them. I'm a very crafty person. I love arts and crafts like so much. I grew up in a very crafty environment. My mother, she used to run a children's center where she would run after school programs where kids would get to arts and craft with her. So I've done so many different kinds of arts and crafts. I've done plaster. I've done stuff like this, wood and things like that. But it was like we didn't have a lot of electronic stuff, sadly, but I've done a lot of arts and craft, and it just makes me want to arts and craft again. Sewing is so much fun. Sewing's a lot of fun. I can crochet, I can knit. I love how now she's showing all the Patreon people, the support. It's very cool. Right? Now she's putting the computer parts in! This is gonna be the best part! I can't wait to see it. Okay, so she's putting an Intel Core i7 14700K. Is that? I don't know which one's mine. I don't know how good that is. There she got her motherboard. See how easy it is to make a PC? That's the point, Spooky. It's both a coffee machine and a PC. It's the best of both worlds. Oh, she's not doing water cooling, guys. She's just doing fan cooling. Interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense for the space she has. It's so tiny, the 4070 Mini. It's so tiny. Also, those pants are growing on me. I really like them. And a plant! Yes!
I think the wood turned out so much better than I expected, honestly. Oiling them just made them such a rich, nice color.
I don't know if they're... I don't know. Does anybody know the answer? Is that a mini or a compact GPU?
And I'm confused still. Like, why? I will hoard these forever now. And also, for aesthetical purposes, we have added some LED filament up here and down here that just really give off this nice cozy glow. And also I've 3D printed and modeled this coffee filter holder down here, just so we can keep everything like in one space. So we have a complete coffee making station. Perfect. So for the airflow and stuff here, because I know someone's gonna ask about the airflow, we have two 1400mm fans up here for intake, two 1200mm fans back here, also for intake, and finally two more fans in the front here for the exhaust. So the air is just gonna move.
It's just moving through beautifully, sexily.
Through the case in this direction. So honestly, I don't think airflow is gonna be a problem.
That's good, because then it's flowing the air's flowing towards, so it's not blowing that heat, the hot coffee over to it.
It's just gonna whoosh straight out the case. It's gonna be fine. It's a big boy. Like, we're good. I also added this little plant, you know, to make it nice and cozy in here. Let's plug it in.
It's so cute! I love it!
Oh,
I
it's
want
so
one!
bright.
Can I have 3 of these, please?
It's so much brighter than what I expected. I mean, I knew since we put so many LEDs in here, but oh, it's so cozy. Oh, and I forgot to tell you about this little progress bar down here. Because Hansi has coded into the Arduino a little progress bar that would
loser
go
Patrick
up
Bateman.
when-
What a dork.
A progress bar?
Another martini, Paul.
the coffee is brewing, and then turn green once the coffee is complete. Very fancy. I want to take the computer, move it to my desk, put it in its proper home, and then it's coffee time. Let's see if I can move this on my own.
That's a big ass. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy. I don't know if you should. I don't know if you should. Look at that
There's no
face.
way. I'm taking it up. It's not happening. It's really heavy. Have a grip? Oi.
It's pretty heavy.
Face.
Just a little bit.
There's gonna be a wall between us.
It is a wall. Oh my god. It's
Wait, is she gonna use this as her main PC? Let's go!
Oh, it looks. I'm not even gonna be able to see you.
I like how it matches our overall.
Oh my god, it's
It matches the whole vibe. Look at it.
it's even the same color. Okay, we got everything plugged in. I have a screen. I have a very
I love her mouse. It's pink. What mouse is that? It looks it looks so cute.
nice matching pink keyboard and mouse. I'm also gonna attach the side panels later on the case itself. I just wanna like make sure everything is working before I do that. So
Good
now
idea.
it's finally time to do a full test run. I haven't actually run
Test,
everything
test,
at once, so
test.
I'm a little nervous, but hopefully it's all gonna be fine. So first of all, water. Let's just fill it all to the top. There's something so satisfying seeing it
Look how pretty this is.
floating down the tube like that. Now, of course, we gotta refill the bean cup.
The bean cup.
Spectacular, give me 14 of them.
Oh! Already a disaster.
Okay, we try again.
I can just smell the coffee.
Perfect. And now, coffee filters in the nice little holder.
Pretty
So satisfying.
and functional.
Everything's now in place, so let's just pretend I just had lunch. I'm very full, I'm satisfied, except I want one single cup of coffee. So I sit down at my desk, turn on the computer. So now all I have to do is take this out, grab a filter, put it back in, and press play. Oh no! We forgot our cup. But
Oh
don't
no,
worry,
not the
because it's not
cup.
gonna turn on unless there's a mug in there because of the ultrasonic sensor. So now when I put my mug back in and then I press play, everything's gonna work. Hopefully. Please. Yeah, boy.
Exactly. Make
Oh,
coffee
it's
with
so
chat.
cool to
Spooky,
see
you
the
need
beans
this.
just funneling, just shooting down. And now the coffee maker should turn on. There we go. And see, we even made this timer. So it's gonna go up all the way until the coffee is done. And once it's done, it's gonna glow bright green. And now we wait. Should be done soon. There we go, there we go.
It's ready.
Nice! And now I finally have my cup of coffee without having to go to the kitchen. First a little taste test. It's so good. It's so much better than kitchen coffee. This coffee is the best coffee. This is not gonna be like my main coffee machine. I'm still gonna make the full pot in the kitchen in the morning, but use this for my like one cup
Afternoon
of lunch
coffee.
And I have to say, it's working really well, at least for now. You know, I'm gonna give myself a little tap on the shoulder. You know, it works, Martina.
Yay.
Nice.
Good
I guess we'll see
job.
a couple of months down
Now
the
we all
line how
want
it's
it.
working. Then we can post about it on Instagram. Give a little update. But there is still one more thing we have to do, and that is, of course, to attach the side panels. And then we're done. So let's go fetch the side panels and just smack them on there.
Oh my god, those are big panels. Those are big side panels. I hope she updates us with how it's going.
Oh my god, that's it! A computer that can also make coffee. Oh my god, I love this thing. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this enjoyable and interesting, maybe kind of weird. And of course, a huge thank you to our patrons for continuing to support us. You're freaking awesome. And now, it is finally time. Let's have a look at the final result.
It's so pretty! Look at it! Look at it! It's perfect! She's living our dream! She's living the dream we wish we could live! It's so beautiful. It's perfect. It looks like a little hipster coffee shop. Thank you for hydration. Where's my water bottle?